Well, first I learned we didn't play very good second half defense, and I want to credit Virginia Tech. They had a terrific second half. They hit big, tough shots, deep shots, spread you out, and they really battled. So that was part of it, and I didn't think we were as sharp as we needed to be. But when they took the lead, just the tough drive Kihei made, and then Casey hit the three to put us up, and then Kihei making that play obviously at the end. Braxton, big rebounds, Mamadi making their free throws. So yeah, some guys made plays, and I've said that repeatedly. You have to in those situations, make plays offensively, defensively, what have you. So again, credit to their second half. But I didn't think we were as sharp as we needed to be. In the first half, we had good stretches of defense, but they were a little cold. They missed some open shots, so we got to keep working on that.
Aaron and then Gene.
Tony, you talked early in the season about how you weren't far off in some of the closer lines.
Yep.
Now you've won 4 games in the last 5 by 9 points. Are there more options now late in games for you in terms of getting that big
Yeah.
bucket that you need?
Yeah, every game, with the exception of Purdue, we've been in. It's with at under 4 minutes, 2 minutes, either we've been tied or in the lead, and we've been in so many of those. And I don't think our guys, they didn't panic. They had a steadiness about them. And yeah, whether it's Thomas making a big shot, not tonight, but he has, or Momini making the play, grabbing. Different guys are doing different things, and to see Casey do that in that setting was really big. I remember he did that against Arizona State early in the year, hit a big three in the tournament. We were at the Mohegan Sun tournament, but that was so good to see that. And I teased him. I said, "You made a big one, and then you airballed one," but he kind of fumbled it. But a good pass to get it there, and I really liked it. And those guys had to work defensively. We had to against you're playing against such a spread offense with 5 pretty much guard-oriented three-point shooters with some great quickness.
Gene.
Tony, can you take us through Kieh's winning shot there? Was that just take the ball up, and if you're open, take the shot?
Yeah, sometimes we called timeouts. Sometimes, I decided not to, and thank goodness I didn't. They could have. Sometimes they can set it up. The score was tied, and sometimes it's just better to let a guy get momentum and attack, and he backed the guy up, and what a beautiful, beautiful three. I mean, he's a winner. I've said that often, and I kind of challenged him. I didn't think he had the greatest second half with some of his defensive things, but against Pitt, he responded in the right way with how he played, and again, we needed every ounce of it.
Mike and then Doug.
Tony, it might be hard to answer, but drilled these guys at your place. You have a commanding lead. You held 11 points in the first half. The not sharpness in the second half. Did you feel like your guys let off the gas, or was that?
No, I think you knew here they were going to make a run, and they started attacking. And, again, they made some long threes. A few of them were contested, and a few of them we had some breakdowns because they were running good action. So, as I said, a credit to how they attacked and what they did. And, yeah, we weren't sharp, but that was so long ago when we played, and we probably played one of our best games at our place. And, and again, the three-point shot can just be such a such a momentum swing. And they started going, and you could just feel it in the crowd. They sure wanted the bacon. You could tell that was for real. And then when they got the lead, this place gets very loud, and so our guys responded well.
Doug and then Brad.
Did you feel Kihei was a good three-point shooter for the moment he got to Virginia, or does he become a better shooter?
He's improved for sure. I mean, he made big shots. That's Kihei. You watch him. I remember watching him play, and he doesn't have textbook form, none of that. But he always makes the big shots, or a lot of the times he makes big threes. And of course, he's worked hard. And I just through reps and through maturity, your shot I think improves. I think he's better shooting a little more on the move and off the dribble. But I think it's just he's only been here 2 years, so he's gotten better in 1 year. So each year, he's our veteran sophomore player, second year.
Brad.
Coach, you've been in those situations late in games, foul, no foul.
Yeah.
So you've got a conversation about trying to foul in that spot.
I told you I flip a coin before each game and say this game we're not, this game we are. So it's been unbelievable how many of those we've been in. You just sometimes you let the official know what you're going to do, and we just decided not to in this case. And I wish I could tell you the exact right way. The last few times we've been good and guessed right, and you want to avoid anything. But having a 3-point lead obviously is a nice cushion.
Hey, one more. Mike.
Tony, I know you just finished this game, but coming up, do you have any thoughts on that matchup, either about
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I mean, Duke's obviously very good. They lost a heartbreaker last night, so they'll come in, I'm sure, focused and ready to play, and we've got to be the same. I mean, they're very talented, obviously, very well coached, the whole thing. So it's just let's get back to Charlottesville, have a good day of prep tomorrow and Friday, and be ready to go. They're all big from this point on.